20 Habits That Keep People Stuck in Poverty is about empowering individuals with the knowledge to recognize how everyday choices and mindsets can either perpetuate financial struggles or lead to lasting change. Lesson 1: The Scarcity Mindset. One of the most pervasive habits that keep people stuck in poverty is the scarcity mindset. This mindset, defined by a constant focus on lack and limitation, shapes not only a person's approach to money, but also their overall outlook on life. When you live in a world of perceived scarcity, it feels like there is never enough, whether it's money, opportunities, or resources, and this belief often leads to decisions that reinforce the cycle of poverty. At the core of the scarcity mindset is fear, the fear of not having enough today, and the anxiety about not having enough tomorrow. This fear drives many to cling tightly to what little they have, afraid to take risks or make long-term investments that could improve their financial situation. As a result, people in this mindset often focus on short-term gains or immediate relief, even when it harms their future stability. When someone operates from a scarcity mindset, their decision-making is compromised. The brain becomes preoccupied with immediate concerns, like how to pay the next bill, or where the next meal is coming from, which can leave little room for planning ahead or thinking long-term. This tunnel vision can make it difficult to see opportunities that could help break the cycle of poverty, and individuals may focus on surviving rather than thriving. For example, someone with a scarcity mindset might take a high-interest loan to cover a small expense, because they feel desperate in the moment. This decision might solve the immediate problem, but the long-term consequences, like the burden of debt and high-interest payments, often deepen the financial struggle. The constant stress of financial insecurity makes it challenging to break free from the habit of living in survival mode. A scarcity mindset isn't just about money, it's also about belief in one's own potential. People stuck in poverty may believe that wealth or financial stability is out of reach for them, that they're not lucky enough or smart enough to escape their circumstances. These self-limiting beliefs become internalized and act as invisible barriers to success. If you believe there's only so much wealth, success, or happiness to go around, it can lead to feelings of competition or resentment towards others who seem to have more. This perspective prevents people from collaborating, seeking support, or recognizing that financial growth and success are win-lose situations. Instead of seeing the world as full of possibilities, the scarcity mindset keeps individuals locked in a cycle of self-doubt and fear. Lesson 2: Lack of financial literacy. Financial literacy is a crucial skill that empowers individuals to make informed decisions about their money, investments, and future. Unfortunately, many people lack this essential knowledge, which can keep them trapped in poverty. Without a solid understanding of financial concepts, individuals may struggle to navigate their financial lives, leading to poor choices that have long-lasting consequences. Financial literacy encompasses a range of skills, including budgeting, saving, investing, and understanding credit. These skills are vital for managing daily expenses and planning for the future. When individuals lack financial literacy, they may find themselves overwhelmed by the complexities of managing their finances, leading to stress and anxiety. This lack of understanding can result in poor financial habits, such as overspending, accumulating debt, and failing to save for emergencies or retirement. The consequences of financial illiteracy can be profound. Individuals who do not understand how to create a budget may live paycheck to paycheck, struggling to meet their basic needs. Those who are unaware of the implications of high-interest debt may fall into a cycle of borrowing that becomes increasingly difficult to escape. Additionally, the absence of knowledge about investment options can prevent individuals from building wealth and achieving financial independence. This lack of understanding can lead to missed opportunities for growth, such as taking advantage of employer-sponsored retirement plans or learning about investments that could help secure a better future. To break free from the cycle of financial illiteracy, individuals must prioritize their financial education. This can begin with basic steps such as learning how to budget, understanding the importance of credit scores, and exploring different savings and investment options. Numerous resources are available, including online courses, workshops, and community programs designed to improve financial literacy. Additionally, seeking guidance from financial advisors or mentors can provide valuable insights into managing money more effectively. Surrounding oneself with financially savvy individuals can also create an environment conducive to learning and growth. By engaging in discussions about finances, individuals can gain a broader perspective and learn from the experiences of others. Lesson 3: Lack of financial goals. Many individuals find themselves drifting through life without a definitive plan, leading to a reactive approach to finances rather than a proactive one. This lack of direction perpetuates a cycle of struggle, making it challenging to achieve long-term financial security. Financial goals serve as a roadmap for achieving desired outcomes, whether that involves saving for a home, paying off debt, or building an emergency fund. When individuals lack these goals, they may struggle to make informed financial decisions. Instead of strategically planning for their future, they often find themselves living paycheck to paycheck, focusing solely on immediate needs rather than investing in their long-term well-being. Additionally, without clear financial goals, it is easy to fall into the trap of consumerism. The allure of instant gratification can overshadow the importance of saving and investing. For instance, individuals might prioritize the purchase of a new smartphone over contributing to a retirement account or saving for a child's education. This short-sighted approach can lead to mounting debt and financial insecurity, making it even more difficult to establish a stable financial foundation. The consequences of not setting financial goals can be profound. Without a plan, individuals may miss out on opportunities for advancement, such as education or skill development that could enhance their earning potential. The absence of financial goals can also lead to feelings of hopelessness and frustration, as people may become overwhelmed by their financial situation without a clear path forward. Additionally, the lack of financial goals can contribute to poor mental health. The stress of living without a safety net or a clear plan can take a toll on emotional well-being. Individuals may experience anxiety, depression, or a sense of defeat, further compounding their financial struggles. This emotional burden creates a vicious cycle, where the stress of financial instability impedes the ability to think clearly and make sound decisions, thus perpetuating the poverty cycle. Lesson 4: Spending without a plan. Impulse buying, defined as making unplanned purchases driven by emotion rather than necessity, can quickly deplete savings and derail financial goals. Impulse buying often provides a temporary rush of excitement or satisfaction, which can be particularly appealing in a society that promotes instant gratification. The allure of a new gadget, trendy clothing, or even a coffee from a popular cafe can create a false sense of happiness and fulfillment. However, these purchases are usually fleeting, leading to a cycle of short-lived satisfaction followed by regret. This pattern is especially common among individuals who may seek these small indulgences as a means to cope with life challenges. Without a spending plan, individuals may find themselves succumbing to the temptation of impulse purchases more frequently. Retail environments are designed to encourage this behavior, with sales, discounts, and eye-catching displays strategically placed to grab attention. When there is no budget or financial roadmap in place, the likelihood of giving in to these temptations increases, resulting in a cycle of overspending that can be hard to break. The repercussions of impulse buying can be profound, especially for those already struggling financially. Each unplanned purchase chips away at savings that could be allocated toward essential needs, such as rent, utilities, or groceries. For example, spending $50 on an impulsive buy may seem harmless at the moment, but repeated spending of this nature can quickly add up, significantly impacting one's ability to save or invest in more meaningful financial goals. Additionally, the absence of a financial plan can lead to a sense of chaos and uncertainty regarding one's finances. Individuals may find themselves in a constant state of stress, worrying about how to cover unexpected expenses that arise from poor financial management. This stress can affect overall well-being, leading to anxiety and feelings of inadequacy, further entrenching individuals in the poverty cycle. By understanding the dangers of spending without a plan, individuals can take significant steps toward financial empowerment. Developing a structured approach to spending not only helps prevent the pitfalls of impulse buying but also fosters a sense of control over one's financial future. In doing so, individuals can break the cycle of poverty and work toward a more secure, fulfilling life. Spending with intention and purpose is crucial for achieving financial stability. By prioritizing needs over wants and making informed financial decisions, individuals can transform their relationship with money, paving the way for long-term prosperity and success. Lesson 5: Reliance on Credit. In today's consumer-driven society, credit cards have become a common tool for managing expenses. While they provide convenience and purchasing power, reliance on credit can lead individuals down a perilous path of debt and financial instability. Credit cards offer an enticing sense of immediate gratification. They allow consumers to make purchases without having the cash on hand, creating a false sense of financial freedom. For many, using credit cards begins innocently with a single swipe for a necessary item or a special occasion. However, when individuals possess a credit card, the temptation to buy unnecessary items can be overwhelming, even if they do not have the cash available. This convenience comes at a cost, as individuals quickly find themselves depending on credit to cover everyday expenses, from groceries to bills. This reliance can lead to an accumulation of debt that becomes increasingly difficult to manage. High interest rates can turn small purchases into substantial liabilities. Each month, individuals may pay only the minimum amount due, prolonging their debt and leading to significant interest payments over time. As this ongoing cycle continues, it not only strains finances but also contributes to stress and anxiety, ultimately affecting mental and emotional well-being. Lesson 6: Living beyond your means. Living beyond your means refers to spending more money than you can afford, often leading to a vicious cycle of debt and financial stress. For people living in poverty, the struggle to cover basic needs, such as rent, utilities, groceries, and healthcare, can often lead to spending more than they earn. While it may not involve extravagant purchases, small, seemingly necessary expenditures like eating out due to lack of time, using payday loans, or buying on credit to make ends meet, can quickly add up. These habits often feel like short-term solutions, but in reality, they deepen the financial burden. Living in poverty can be stressful and disheartening, which may lead people to seek small comforts or treats as a way to cope. This could mean buying fast food instead of cooking, paying for entertainment like streaming services, or spending on non-essential items like clothing to feel a sense of normalcy. While these purchases are not inherently wrong, they can become problematic when the money used for them exceeds what's available. Over time, small indulgences chip away at already tight budgets, leading to further financial strain. When living beyond one's means, debt quickly becomes a reality. This debt may not come from expensive loans but from small, high-interest credit purchases, payday loans, or borrowing from friends and family. In low-income situations, debt is often incurred simply to meet basic survival needs. However, debt creates a long-term burden, as paying it off on a limited income often becomes a challenge, trapping individuals in a cycle of borrowing and repayment that keeps them from ever truly improving their financial situation. Breaking the cycle of living beyond your means can be difficult when poverty leaves little room for financial flexibility. Many people feel they have no choice but to spend beyond what they earn in order to get by. The rising cost of living, lack of affordable housing, and insufficient wages all contribute to this pressure. The immediate impact of overspending may not be felt until the debt becomes unmanageable, making it even harder to escape poverty. Living beyond your means is the everyday struggle of trying to meet basic needs in an economy that makes survival expensive. By addressing the root causes and working towards small, sustainable changes, individuals can gradually reduce their financial strain. Living within your means, though challenging, is an essential step in breaking the cycle of poverty and building a more stable future. Lesson 7: Short-term or survival thinking. When survival is the primary focus, the ability to plan for the future often feels out of reach. It's all about navigating the immediate challenges of each day or week, with little thought given to the long-term implications of choices made in haste. This mindset can create a cycle of merely getting by, preventing individuals from moving forward and improving their circumstances. When daily survival is at stake, every decision is made with urgency. Whether it's deciding how to spend the last bit of money for the week, or choosing between paying a bill and buying groceries, the focus is on immediate needs. In these moments, the future often seems like an abstract concept, overshadowed by the pressing demands of today. This reactive decision-making can lead to choices that provide temporary relief, but may have detrimental effects in the long run. For instance, an individual may choose to take on multiple low-paying jobs just to make ends meet, sacrificing personal time, health, and opportunities for advancement. While this approach may address short-term financial needs, it can also hinder growth, as there's little time left to pursue further education, develop new skills, or explore better job prospects. This focus on immediate survival can entrench individuals deeper into a cycle of low-wage work, making it increasingly difficult to break free. Incorporating strategies for better decision-making can foster this transition. Simple practices, such as budgeting or prioritizing expenses, can help individuals understand the long-term benefits of saving and investing in their future. For instance, setting aside a small percentage of income each week, no matter how little, can create a sense of empowerment and open doors to new opportunities. Additionally, seeking guidance and mentorship can provide valuable perspectives that encourage a more forward-thinking approach. Engaging with individuals who have successfully navigated similar challenges can inspire a belief in the possibility of change and motivate action toward long-term goals. Lesson 8: Fear of taking risks. One of the most significant habits that keep people entrenched in poverty is the fear of taking risks. This fear often acts as an invisible barrier, hindering individuals from pursuing opportunities that could lead to a better life. Even when there is a potential for reward, the overwhelming anxiety of failure, or the loss of what little they have, can paralyze decision-making. When living in a state of financial insecurity, the stakes feel incredibly high. The thought of stepping outside one's comfort zone can evoke a profound sense of dread. Many may think, what if I fail, or what if I lose everything? These questions can overshadow the potential benefits of taking a chance. As a result, individuals may stick to familiar but unsatisfying situations instead of exploring new possibilities. The fear of starting a new business or pursuing a side hustle can be paralyzing. The thought of investing time and resources into an entrepreneurial venture, only to face setbacks or failure, looms large in the minds of those struggling with financial instability. The risk feels too great when weighed against the security of their current situation, even if that situation is far from ideal. As a result, they may miss out on opportunities that could significantly change their financial landscape. This hesitation can also extend to the workplace. Individuals may shy away from applying for promotions or better job opportunities, fearing that they lack the necessary skills or qualifications. They might convince themselves that they are not good enough or that their current job, despite its shortcomings, is the safest option. This mindset keeps them trapped in low-paying jobs with little room for growth, perpetuating the cycle of poverty. Additionally, the fear of the unknown can lead to a reluctance to network or seek mentorship. Building connections with others who could provide guidance or support feels daunting. The belief that they won't fit in or that others will judge them for their current circumstances can prevent them from seeking the very opportunities that could lead to advancement. In this way, opportunities slip away because the fear of the unknown feels too dangerous. The irony is that remaining in their comfort zones often leads to greater stagnation and suffering in the long run. The very fear that keeps them safe can also keep them stuck. To break this cycle, it is essential to recognize that risk-taking is a natural part of growth and success. Each small step into the unknown can build confidence and resilience. Encouraging a shift in mindset, from viewing risks as threats to seeing them as opportunities, can be transformative. It is about reframing the narrative around failure. Instead of viewing it as a dead end, it can be seen as a stepping stone toward growth. Embracing risk does not mean acting recklessly. It involves thoughtful consideration and calculated steps. Seeking support, gathering information, and learning from others' experiences can help mitigate fears and provide the reassurance needed to take that leap of faith. Overcoming the fear of taking risks can unlock new possibilities and pave the way for a brighter future. By challenging these fears and embracing the unknown, individuals can move toward a life filled with opportunity, growth, and potential. Lesson 9: Failing to invest in education and skill development. One of the most limiting habits that keep individuals entrenched in poverty is the reluctance to pursue further education or learn new skills. This mindset is often rooted in a fear of the unknown, a lack of confidence, or a belief that the effort required will not yield meaningful results. Consequently, many miss out on opportunities for personal and professional growth that could significantly improve their lives. Education and skill development are powerful tools for breaking free from the cycle of poverty. However, the fear of failing, of investing time and resources without a guaranteed payoff, often prevents individuals from taking the necessary steps. Many may think, "I'm too old to go back to school," or "I won't be able to keep up with the material." Such thoughts create a mental barrier, reinforcing the belief that change is impossible. When people remain stagnant in their knowledge and skills, they limit their employment prospects. In a rapidly changing job market, those who do not continue to learn are at a disadvantage. They may find themselves stuck in low-paying jobs, unable to compete for higher-paying positions that require specific qualifications or expertise. This lack of advancement not only perpetuates financial struggles, but can also lead to feelings of frustration and hopelessness. Additionally, the reluctance to pursue further education is often compounded by external factors, such as financial constraints or family responsibilities. For many, the immediate need to provide for their families outweighs the long-term benefits of furthering their education. This short-sightedness can trap individuals in a cycle where they prioritize survival over investment in their future. Self-doubt often prevents individuals from seeking training programs, vocational schools, or even online courses that could enhance their skills and open doors to better opportunities. The irony is that education and skill development can provide the very solutions individuals seek to improve their circumstances. By acquiring new knowledge and abilities, they not only enhance their employability, but also boost their confidence. The learning process itself can foster a sense of accomplishment and empowerment, which can motivate individuals to pursue even more ambitious goals. In today's digital age, the resources available for learning are more accessible than ever. Online courses, workshops, and webinars offer flexible options for acquiring new skills without the constraints of traditional education. By embracing these opportunities, individuals can take control of their learning journey and expand their horizons. Overcoming the habit of not pursuing further education requires a shift in mindset. Instead of viewing learning as an overwhelming task, it can be reframed as an exciting opportunity for growth and discovery. Each small step, whether it's enrolling in a course, attending a workshop, or simply dedicating time to self-study, can lead to significant changes in one's life. Lesson 10: Underemployment or Job Insecurity. Many people find themselves accepting low-paying jobs out of necessity, driven by immediate financial pressures rather than long-term career goals. This acceptance can lead to a sense of hopelessness and a lack of motivation to seek better opportunities. When individuals are underemployed, they may possess skills and qualifications that exceed the requirements of their current job. However, the urgency of financial obligations often takes precedence, forcing them to prioritize short-term survival over long-term career advancement. As a result, they may remain in positions that do not utilize their full potential, ultimately hindering their personal and professional growth. Job insecurity compounds this problem. Many low-paying jobs come with unpredictable hours, minimal benefits, and a constant threat of layoffs. This instability can create a cycle of stress and anxiety, making it even more challenging to pursue new opportunities or invest in self-improvement. Individuals may feel trapped, fearing that leaving their current position could lead to even greater financial instability. Additionally, the mentality of settling for any job can diminish self-worth and aspirations. People might begin to believe that they are not capable of achieving more, or that better opportunities are out of reach. This mindset further entrenches them in their current circumstances, stifling ambition and creativity. The reality is that accepting underemployment often leads to missed opportunities for growth. When individuals do not actively seek out better paying positions, or take the necessary steps to advance their skills, they limit their potential for upward mobility. This lack of initiative can stem from a belief that they cannot do better, which becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. To break free from underemployment and job insecurity, individuals must cultivate a proactive mindset. This starts with recognizing their own value and understanding that they deserve more than merely getting by. Lesson 11: Complacency with the status quo. Complacency is a quiet trap that can keep people stuck in poverty, often without them realizing it. When individuals resign themselves to their financial situation and become content with simply getting by, they may stop seeking better opportunities for growth or change. This sense of acceptance can create a mental barrier that keeps them from taking proactive steps toward financial improvement. It's easy to become comfortable in routines, even when those routines aren't serving us well. Living paycheck to paycheck or staying in a low-paying job may feel safe and familiar, but it often prevents individuals from exploring new possibilities. The idea of stepping outside one's comfort zone and risking failure can seem daunting. As a result, many choose to remain where they are, even if it means continuing in a cycle of financial hardship. Complacency with the status quo can lead to stagnation. When individuals stop seeking opportunities to advance their skills, improve their financial literacy, or find better job prospects, they limit their potential for upward mobility. By accepting the present without striving for something better, they effectively close the door on future growth. This mindset also diminishes the drive to break free from the financial patterns inherited from family or community. If someone grows up in an environment where poverty is the norm, it can seem like an inescapable reality. Without the motivation to question that reality, it's easy to accept it as a permanent situation. Just because someone is managing to pay their bills doesn't mean they are financially secure. True financial growth requires the ability to move beyond survival mode and actively pursue new opportunities for wealth building. This might involve taking calculated risks, learning new skills, or investing in personal development, things that complacency often prevents. Breaking free from complacency starts with self-awareness. It's important to recognize when a sense of comfort has turned into stagnation. Individuals can begin setting new goals and taking small steps toward improvement. This might mean exploring higher-paying job opportunities, learning about investments, or even seeking out a mentor to provide guidance. The willingness to challenge the status quo is essential for escaping poverty. By refusing to settle for less and striving for more, individuals can open themselves to new possibilities and create a better financial future. The truth is, staying complacent with the status quo can feel like a safe choice, but in reality, it's a choice that keeps people stuck. Growth, by its very nature, requires movement, and movement requires a willingness to change, adapt, and strive for more. Lesson 12: Poor time management. Time is one of our most valuable resources, yet it's often underappreciated. When managed well, it becomes a powerful tool for growth, productivity, and financial success. Inefficient use of time hinders productivity, leading to missed opportunities for earning extra income or developing personally. For those struggling financially, poor time management can be especially harmful, as it often results in procrastination, disorganization, and a failure to prioritize what truly matters. Instead of focusing on activities that build skills or improve financial literacy, individuals can find themselves in a reactive state, constantly responding to crises or urgent tasks they've neglected. This approach leads to increased stress, making long-term goals harder to achieve. The opportunity cost of wasted time is significant. Whether it's excessive time on social media or general disorganization, the true cost isn't just time lost, it's the missed chance to pursue education, network, or create new income streams. Investing time in personal development, such as learning new skills or exploring better job opportunities, can have compounding benefits. Dedicating even an hour a day to self-improvement can lead to better job prospects or promotions over time. However, this requires conscious time management and prioritizing long-term gains over short-term distractions. Effective time management begins with planning. Creating a daily schedule, setting goals, and eliminating distractions can drastically improve how time is spent, leading to more productive and financially beneficial outcomes. Every hour spent wisely is an investment in a better future. Lesson 13: Inability to set and achieve meaningful goals. Without clear objectives, there is no roadmap for improvement, and the cycle of stagnation continues. This absence of planning can create a sense of hopelessness, trapping individuals in their current circumstances with no visible path toward change. When people lack goals, they often drift through life, reacting to immediate challenges rather than proactively seeking solutions. This reactive mindset can be particularly debilitating in the context of poverty, where the pressure to address daily survival needs overshadows the desire for long-term improvement. Many may find themselves caught in a cycle of merely getting by, paying bills, finding food, and managing immediate responsibilities, without considering how they can create a better future for themselves. This lack of direction can lead to feelings of despair. Individuals may think, "What's the point of trying?" or "I'll never be able to achieve anything meaningful." These thoughts reinforce a negative self-image and create barriers to personal growth. When hope diminishes, so does the motivation to take action. The cycle becomes self-perpetuating, as the lack of progress feeds into feelings of stagnation and hopelessness. To break free from this cycle, it's essential to start envisioning the future and recognizing that small, deliberate actions today can lead to significant changes down the road. Setting goals may seem overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be a monumental task. It can begin with simple, achievable objectives, like saving a small amount of money each week, dedicating time to learn a new skill, or seeking out resources for personal development. Assessing personal goals, even amid struggle, is crucial. This means taking a step back to consider what individuals truly want for themselves. Reflecting on aspirations, interests, and values can help clarify what is worth pursuing. By setting achievable, long-term objectives, individuals can shift their focus from immediate survival to meaningful progress. For example, rather than only thinking about paying next month's rent, one might consider what steps are needed to move into a better housing situation or secure a job that provides a livable wage. Additionally, Goal setting requires breaking down larger objectives into smaller, manageable steps. Instead of feeling daunted by the enormity of a goal, individuals can focus on what they can do today to move closer to that goal. Each small success builds momentum and confidence, reinforcing the belief that progress is possible. In a world where immediate needs often take precedence, it is vital to remember that it is possible to work toward a brighter future. The journey from stagnation to progress begins with the courage to envision what could be. So, take a moment to reflect on your own goals. What small step can you take today to move toward a better tomorrow? Remember, every significant change starts with a single step. Lesson 14: Lack of self-worth. When people do not value themselves or their potential, they may inadvertently sabotage their own efforts to improve their circumstances. As a result, this deep-seated belief often manifests as feelings of inadequacy, unworthiness, and a profound sense of failure. The origins of low self-worth can be traced back to various life experiences, such as negative feedback from family, peers, or authority figures, traumatic events, or even societal pressures. These experiences can instill a belief that one is not deserving of success, happiness, or financial stability. As individuals internalize these messages, they begin to view themselves through a lens of negativity and self-doubt. When someone lacks self-worth, they may avoid pursuing opportunities that could lead to personal or professional growth. For example, they might shy away from applying for a better job, seeking further education, or starting a new venture due to the belief that they will inevitably fail. This avoidance behavior not only reinforces their current state of poverty, but also perpetuates a cycle of stagnation and frustration. Additionally, low self-worth can manifest in poor decision-making. When individuals do not believe in their capabilities, they may settle for less in various aspects of life. This might include accepting low-paying jobs, tolerating toxic relationships, or neglecting their health and well-being. Each of these choices reinforces the belief that they are not worthy, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy that keeps them stuck in a cycle of poverty. Building self-worth is not an overnight process. It requires time, patience, and effort. As individuals begin to recognize their value, they may find themselves more willing to take risks and pursue opportunities that were once out of reach. This newfound confidence can lead to positive changes in their financial situation, relationships, and overall quality of life. By breaking free from the habit of low self-worth, individuals can shift their focus from what they lack to what they can achieve. They can begin to envision a future filled with possibilities, embracing the belief that they are deserving of success and happiness. Lesson 15: Dependency and the struggle for self-reliance. Dependency, whether on family, friends, or government assistance, can hinder the development of self-reliance and long-term financial stability. While seeking support is a natural part of human relationships, excessive dependency can create barriers to personal growth and empowerment. For many individuals living in poverty, external help may seem like a necessary lifeline. It can provide immediate relief during challenging times, such as job loss, medical emergencies, or unexpected expenses. However, over time, consistently relying on others can foster a mindset that undermines personal initiative and self-sufficiency. This dependence can become a safety net that prevents individuals from seeking solutions to their financial struggles, reinforcing a cycle of reliance rather than promoting self-empowerment. When people depend heavily on external assistance, they may miss opportunities for personal growth and skill development. The act of solving problems independently fosters resilience and confidence, both of which are essential for financial stability. Without these experiences, individuals may feel unprepared to navigate the challenges of life on their own, leaving them vulnerable to ongoing financial hardship. Additionally, dependency can strain relationships. Those providing support may feel burdened or taken for granted, leading to resentment or conflict. This dynamic can create a sense of obligation rather than one of mutual support. Over time, strained relationships can lead to isolation, leaving individuals with fewer resources to turn to when they need help. This can perpetuate feelings of helplessness and despair, further entrenching them in poverty. Moreover, excessive reliance on external help can limit one's ability to make decisions and take risks. When individuals depend on others to meet their needs, they may avoid taking necessary steps toward financial independence, such as pursuing education, changing jobs, or starting a business. Fear of losing support can create a psychological barrier to change, trapping individuals in unfulfilling situations. To break the cycle of dependency, individuals can start by setting small, achievable goals that promote self-reliance. This might involve budgeting, saving a portion of their income, or developing new skills that enhance employability. Each step toward independence builds confidence and reinforces the belief that they can create their own opportunities. Furthermore, seeking to foster a mindset of self-reliance is crucial. This means recognizing the value of self-sufficiency and the importance of taking responsibility for one's financial situation. By shifting focus from reliance on others to taking proactive steps toward independence, individuals can regain control over their lives and break free from the limitations of dependency. By leveraging local programs that offer training, mentorship, and financial education, individuals can gain the skills and knowledge necessary for improved financial stability, reducing their reliance on others. Lesson 16: Negative social influences. Associating with people who encourage bad spending habits, do not value financial growth, or rely on you financially can drain your resources and foster a poverty mindset. When surrounded by individuals who prioritize immediate gratification, the importance of saving and budgeting can quickly become overshadowed. Friends or family who indulge in impulsive spending may inadvertently normalize this behavior, making it challenging to break free from unhealthy financial habits. Additionally, toxic relationships can create a sense of obligation that further entraps individuals in a cycle of financial dependency. When people rely on you for financial support, it can lead to feelings of resentment and frustration. This dynamic not only drains your financial resources, but can also diminish your motivation to seek personal growth or pursue new opportunities. The burden of supporting others can hinder your ability to invest in your future. Additionally, these negative social influences can stifle personal development. When your circle lacks an emphasis on financial education or career advancement, it can create an environment of stagnation. Instead of inspiring one another to grow and achieve financial independence, toxic relationships can reinforce a mindset of complacency. The absence of support for personal goals can lead to feelings of hopelessness, making it difficult to envision a better financial future. To combat the effects of negative social influences, it is crucial to evaluate your relationships actively. Surround yourself with individuals who prioritize financial literacy, personal development, and mutual support. Seek out mentors, join communities focused on financial growth, and connect with people who encourage healthy spending habits. Building a network of positive influences can provide the accountability and motivation necessary to make better financial choices. Lesson 17: Addiction. Addiction is a pervasive issue that can severely impact an individual's financial stability and overall well-being. Whether it's an addiction to alcohol, drugs, gambling, social media, video games, shopping, or other compulsive behaviors, the consequences can trap individuals in a cycle of poverty, often making it difficult to break free. At its core, addiction often stems from a need to escape reality or cope with underlying emotional pain. Unfortunately, this escape comes with significant costs. Individuals struggling with addiction may prioritize their habit over essential needs such as housing, food, or healthcare. The financial strain can quickly escalate, leading to mounting debts and an inability to save for the future. Substance addiction, for example, can drain finances rapidly. The costs of purchasing drugs or alcohol can lead individuals to exhaust their resources, relying on credit cards, loans, or even illegal means to fund their addiction. As debts accumulate, the pressure increases, leading to a further descent into despair. In many cases, this financial burden not only affects the individual but also their families, creating a ripple effect of instability. The impact of addiction extends beyond immediate financial concerns. Many individuals may find themselves unable to maintain stable employment due to their addiction-related behaviors. Job loss or inconsistent work can lead to a vicious cycle, where the lack of income exacerbates the addiction, making recovery even more challenging. The stigma surrounding addiction can also create barriers to seeking help or finding new employment opportunities. Breaking free from addiction requires a multifaceted approach that includes self-awareness, support, and professional help. Recognizing the hold that addiction has on one's life is the first step toward reclaiming control. It's essential for individuals to understand that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Engaging in support groups, therapy, or rehabilitation programs can provide the necessary tools to address the addiction and its underlying causes. The journey may be difficult, but the rewards of living free from addiction and its burdens are immeasurable. Lesson 18: Gambling and belief in luck over planning. Gambling often appears as a quick and thrilling way to change one's financial situation, but for many, it becomes a slippery slope into deeper financial distress. The allure of striking it rich can be incredibly powerful, drawing individuals into casinos, online betting platforms, or lottery lines with dreams of a better life. However, the reality is starkly different. Gambling creates an illusion of control, where individuals believe they can influence the outcome through skill or strategy. This belief can lead to excessive gambling, as players chase losses or become convinced their next bet will bring a significant payoff. Unfortunately, the chances of winning are usually low, and the odds are always stacked in favor of the casino. For many, the thrill of gambling evolves into a cycle of desperation. As financial losses mount, individuals may dip into savings, neglect bills, or borrow money in hopes of recovering their losses. This behavior not only undermines financial stability but also strains relationships and emotional well-being. The desperation to win often overshadows rational decision-making, resulting in a reliance on chance rather than practical financial strategies. To escape the trap of gambling, it's essential to recognize the risks involved and shift focus toward healthier financial habits. This includes setting strict budgets, finding alternative forms of entertainment, and seeking support if gambling becomes compulsive. Understanding that wealth is built through consistent effort, planning, and smart investments is crucial to breaking the cycle of gambling dependency. Belief in luck is another pervasive mindset that keeps individuals stuck in poverty. Many hold on to the hope that a stroke of luck will change their circumstances, waiting for that lucky break instead of actively working toward their financial goals. This reliance on luck often leads to complacency and inaction. When individuals believe luck is the primary determinant of their financial success, they may avoid planning and strategizing for their future. This passive approach creates a false sense of security, where people convince themselves everything will eventually work out without taking the necessary steps to ensure it does. By focusing on luck, individuals often miss opportunities for growth and advancement. Proactive financial planning involves setting clear goals, creating budgets, saving, and investing wisely. Those who wait for luck to intervene may find themselves caught in a cycle of frustration and stagnation, unable to progress toward their dreams. To break free from this reliance on luck, individuals must cultivate a growth mindset that emphasizes the importance of effort, resilience, and strategic planning. By taking ownership of their financial journey and actively seeking opportunities for improvement, they can create a pathway toward stability and success. Lesson 19: Chasing fun while broke. One of the habits that keep individuals entrenched in poverty is the tendency to prioritize entertainment and leisure activities, even when financial resources are scarce. This pursuit of fun can become a way to cope with stress, escape harsh realities, or simply seek moments of joy amid life's challenges. However, when this chase for entertainment overshadows financial responsibility, it often exacerbates the very circumstances individuals are trying to escape. In moments of financial strain, it can be tempting to turn to entertainment as a means of temporary relief. Whether it's dining out, binge-watching the latest series, or indulging in costly hobbies, the allure of fun can create a false sense of security. People may convince themselves that these small escapes are justified, thinking, "I deserve this," or "I'll worry about money later." Yet, this mindset can lead to a cycle of regret and deeper financial woes. When entertainment takes precedence, individuals often neglect essential expenses like bills, groceries, or savings. The short-term enjoyment derived from entertainment quickly fades, leaving behind the weight of financial burdens. The cycle continues as they find themselves scrambling to make ends meet, while simultaneously craving the next thrill or distraction. Additionally, this habit of chasing fun can foster a mentality that prioritizes immediate gratification over long-term stability. When individuals focus on fleeting pleasures, they may ignore the importance of setting financial goals or investing in their future. The absence of planning and foresight can create a sense of hopelessness, where the thought of achieving financial security seems out of reach. Without a clear vision of what they want to achieve, many remain stuck in a cycle of just getting by, trapped in their current circumstances without a roadmap for improvement. The irony lies in the fact that pursuing fun and entertainment can lead to more stress and dissatisfaction in the long run. As financial difficulties compound, the joy from those temporary escapes can quickly turn into anxiety and regret. Individuals may find themselves feeling trapped, struggling to reconcile their desire for enjoyment with the harsh realities of their financial situation. To break free from this cycle, it's essential to reframe the concept of entertainment. Instead of seeking costly distractions, individuals can explore low-cost or free alternatives that provide joy without jeopardizing financial stability. Engaging in community events, spending time with friends in affordable settings, or finding healthy hobbies that can create fulfilling experiences without the added financial strain. While chasing fun can offer temporary relief from the pressures of life, it's crucial to recognize the potential consequences of prioritizing entertainment over financial responsibility. Lesson 20: Neglecting health. When people fail to prioritize their physical and mental well-being, they often find themselves facing the consequences of poor health in the form of expensive medical bills, reduced productivity, and diminished earning potential. For those already living in poverty, these challenges can quickly become overwhelming, creating a cycle that is hard to break. In many low-income communities, access to affordable healthcare and healthy food options is limited. As a result, people may turn to cheaper, unhealthy options like fast food, or they might forego medical treatment altogether due to the cost. These short-term solutions can lead to long-term health problems, such as obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and mental health issues, which are expensive to treat and often reduce one's ability to work. Medical expenses can be crippling, especially for individuals without health insurance or those living in poverty. Even a single medical emergency or a chronic illness can push people further into poverty, forcing them to choose between paying for medical treatment or covering basic necessities like rent and utilities. The longer health issues are neglected, the more severe and costly they become, creating a financial burden that grows exponentially over time. Poor health doesn't just affect finances directly, it also impacts productivity and earning potential. When individuals are not physically or mentally well, they are less able to perform at their best. This can lead to missed days at work, decreased efficiency, and a general lack of energy, all of which contribute to lower wages or even job loss. For someone living in poverty, where every paycheck is crucial for survival, reduced earning potential can be devastating. Chronic illness and fatigue can also prevent people from pursuing opportunities for advancement, whether it's taking on additional work, pursuing education, or investing in personal development. When health is neglected, people often miss out on opportunities, making it harder to improve their financial situation. Mental health is another critical factor in the poverty cycle. Living in poverty can be incredibly stressful, leading to anxiety, depression, and other mental health challenges. Additionally, poor mental health can lead to coping mechanisms like substance abuse, which further deteriorates physical health and financial stability. In these situations, individuals may find themselves trapped in a cycle of addiction, poverty, and poor health, making it nearly impossible to break free without intervention. Addressing the habit of neglecting health is crucial for breaking the cycle of poverty. This requires a shift in mindset, where individuals learn to view their health as an investment rather than a luxury. While it may seem challenging in a low-income situation, small, consistent steps toward better health can have a significant impact over time. For example, individuals can begin by incorporating affordable, healthy meals into their diet, engaging in regular physical activity, and prioritizing sleep. Preventive self-care can help avoid costly medical emergencies later on. Health truly is wealth, and prioritizing it is an essential part of escaping the cycle of poverty.